Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another American Horror Story reaction. This will be Apocalypse episode 1. And as you can tell, I've had the bun chopped off. I just couldn't do it anymore, man. It was too much work. It was too messy. It got it got quite clamped. What's the word? I don't know. It was just getting really thick, man. Like, I was washing it still, but it would be like 2 or 3 days before it would start to get all knots, and it was annoying, man, because every time I brushed it, it fucking hurt. So I went to the barbers and I got it all cut off. Now I just need to wait for it to grow back, because I do want a fringe still. I did ask Bossman at the barbers. I did ask the Bossman to leave a bit on top. Now I said that as in I want a bit of a fringe, yeah. But I think what he interpreted from that was a bit on the top. Fucking take it all off and fucking, I don't know, man, whip it all back. Anyway, I also got rid of it because last season of American Horror Story was Cult, and Kai Anderson had the exact same hair as me, and he died at the end of Cult. So I thought, what a fitting way to get rid of the man bun after Cult. And now I've got the new trim ready for the new series, Apocalypse. So, I haven't heard anything about Apocalypse. I think I know, actually, that there are some crossovers I've heard, but I don't know what crossovers there are. But I'm all for crossovers on American Horror Story. Some can be missed, some can't. But yeah, let's see whether or not these crossovers are obvious. Maybe it's the standout in the season. So, I've got no predictions or anything to make. Whoa! Fucking cunthead. Cunthead. I loaded up American Horror Story and it was halfway through a fucking episode, and it was when Kai appears at Ali's window, man. That fucking scared the shit out of me. Right, Apocalypse. 10 episodes. Same as Roanoke. Well, that's crazy, man. 10 episodes, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so, as before, like I have done with all the other seasons, I'm only going to read the description for the first 2 episodes, just to get myself familiar with the story. Okay? Okay, so this is it, episode 1. Following a nuclear apocalypse, a chosen group of survivors hunker down in an underground bunker controlled by a mysterious organization. Following a nuclear apocalypse, a chosen group of survivors hunker down in an underground bunker controlled by a mysterious organization. Okay. So there's a nuclear apocalypse and there's a chosen group of survivors. So sounds to me like this is bigger than a nuclear what? It sounds to me like this nuclear apocalypse was planned, just from the description alone. Anyway, without further delay, this is it. American Horror Story, Apocalypse, Season 8, Episode 1, The End. Oh, my guy, already.
Vinny, how much do you love?
And Meadow.
Take a sip so we can post. Cold pressed juice is trending super hard right now.
Oh, Winter.
Like 10,000 likes in 10 minutes.
You're supposed to be my personal assistant, Mallory. Do you even know me? Could you just go and get me a macchiato so I can rinse this taste out of my mouth?
Mallory. That's her name, okay. We got the whole gang here, man.
What the fuck?
No, it's bullshit. It's a hoax. It's like that time in Hawaii. They're gonna text in like a minute with a retraction.
The missile alert is real. In less than an hour, Los Angeles is going to be an empty crater.
Hey, Daddy, you're scaring me.
You can still be safe.
You're scaring me, Daddy. Stop it.
Widespread panic is being reported in major cities around the country.
Harrison? No way.
So if my children are watching this, Daddy loves you very much.
Run then. Everyone's still looking at the damn TV.
Why aren't we moving?
Jesus Christ.
People are committing suicide to avoid the blast.
You sucker. That's the easy way out. Face the apocalypse head on, mate.
Look, I'm coming. I'm in the worst traffic nightmare ever.
Okay, do whatever you have to do. Just get here. Hurry.
All right, look, I'm running.
Yeah, just run,
Be
man.
there in 10. Wait for me.
Yeah, I would ditch the car.
Do not leave me in fucking Santa Monica.
Fuck, he's ruthless, this guy. He's still going.
Get on the plane now.
Oh, idiots! Idiots! How did he miss? Fucking moron. How did he miss that shot? He's in his fucking face. How did he miss? Oh my god, people are killing people. Oh no. Wait, what? Oh shit. Not that big of a bomb. Yeah, that bomb wasn't that big. Didn't look like it anyway. That was a bit of coven there and that. There's some dark shit in this intro, man. It's like devil shit. There was a lot of devil shit in that intro, man. What if it literally is the end of the world, this?
Your son has been selected by the cooperative. We have a location prepared for him where he'll be safe.
What do you mean selected?
Your son's exceptional genetic makeup makes him a prime candidate.
Prime candidate to do what?
Survive.
Ah. So this is where the selected survivors are chosen.
The only chance your son has to live through this.
What about my family?
We're only here for you.
Well, I'm not going.
We can't accept that.
What? They got your blood test from your doctor, or whatever. Ran it through a database. There's something in your DNA that they want.
That was it. They're safe as well.
My family.
Family are dead, mate. Come on then, big boy. What's this explosion all about then? 2 weeks later?
Are there other people there?
Others like you and those who can afford to purchase a ticket.
Rich people, of course.
The money they paid helped finance this operation.
So he's going to be living among people that have been selected and the rich who got there. Obviously the rich people are the ones in the plane, like Evan Peters and Mallory, his nan as well. So I'm guessing the fresh air is toxic. Who's that? I would be shitting myself, man. Knowing that I've just lost my family. I'm with a complete stranger in a hazmat suit. Whoa.
We won't do it again. We promise.
What is this place? Nothing happened to them though when they were breathing in the air. So that was obviously a warning to them too that you can't escape because you will get killed. Like you got no choice. Is that Kathy Bates? Cane clinks against floor. Who's this? The leader. Oh, my girl.
I'm Wilhelmina Venable.
Welcome
to Outpost 3.
Wilhelmina Venable? The fuck kind of name is that?
I'll show you to your rooms. As purples, you will each be furnished with a private suite.
Purple.
What's a purple?
They got to wear some fancy clothes.
The elite.
The elite. Purple.
The worthy. Those chosen to survive. There's no excuse for tardiness when there's nothing else to do.
What's her problem, man? What is Sarah Paulson up to? If she's neither a grey or a purple, who is she?
Did you get a chance to talk to Venable?
No, she creeps me out.
It's not fair that they get to be purples and not me.
He refused to touch my hair.
Yeah, why?
He's gray, and she's been to the Oscars and was best friends with Natalie Wood, so fucking get some perspective.
Why is Mallory not a purple?
Dinner is served.
What's for dinner, man? If I was here, the thing that would make me want to stay is the food. Let's see what the food is, and it looks like an ice cube. Oh my god. That would fucking hurt, man, after a while. What is this place? They're not treating anyone with fucking any respect.
Clean.
Dirty. He's gonna get his head. He's gonna get a bullet in his head.
Dirty.
Please, no, I can't go through that spray again.
You don't have to.
You won't have to.
Jesus Christ. These leaders have really taken this shit seriously, man. I kind of feel like these leaders aren't human.
How did you manage it? Stew and the Geiger counter.
Easy. Set the sensitivity to 10, you can make anyone sound like Chernobyl.
It was lovely work.
Oh, she faked it, you bitch. You bitch.
As a small consolation, we have a special treat.
No cubes tonight?
Oh, it's fuck.
Enjoy the bon bouche.
Is it meat? It's his boyfriend, man. Whatever his name was, that just got killed with a bullet. I bet it's part of him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this stew is sick.
Mallory, come here and stick your finger down my throat!
You got someone to do everything for you, you fucking idiot.
I need to speak to Miss Venable.
Yes, sir, Mr. Langdon.
Mr. Langdon. Belong to somebody. This is... Hang on a minute. Langdon. And this song was in Murder House as well. What you telling me, boss? Tate Langdon? This ain't Tate Langdon.
I've been assigned to evaluate the people here and select the ones most worthy of survival.
Nice.
I could take all of you. Or none of you. Those who make it live. Those who don't.
What the hell? What the fuck was that?
End up like my horses.
Just a little lonely.
How long was that episode? 45 minutes. That's not too bad, man. That went really fucking quick, though. Okay, first impressions of that episode. Episode 1. I enjoyed it. There's a lot of characters, though. I'm not going to lie. Fuck. Okay, so we've got like an outpost, yeah? So an outpost. It's kind of like a bomb shelter. And this Timothy guy and the girl, I don't know her name, they've both been picked to stay at this shelter as purples. Purples are the most important people there. And then you've got the greys who are just lucky to be there, basically helping out. And Mallory is one of the greys, even though she came with Evan Peters and his nan and Coco. So those 4 arrived. The 3 of them are purples, but Mallory's a grey. I don't know why Mallory's a grey. Maybe she couldn't afford it or something. But Coco in the car did persuade Mallory to stay with her because she needs her. And then when they get to the sanctuary, fucking Mallory's a grey. What's that about? So you have them 4. You also have Timothy and the girl, so that's 6. And then you have Fuck, I've forgotten his name, man. Stu was the one that died, but then I think his partner, I think it's his partner anyway. Stu's partner is there as well. He's still alive. But Mallory's a grey, so take away, so 3 plus 2, so 6. There should be 6 of them. There should be 6 purples. Oh, and Lee as well, 7. But there's not, my point is there's not a lot of purples, and the fact that these leaders dressed up in purple one night and said they can't find out about this, these leaders want to be purples too. And maybe they're taking their jealousy out on them because they killed Stu. They faked the meter thing. I should know it, man. I watched Chernobyl on fucking HBO. I should know it. Diameter? No, it's not diameter. Decimeter. I think that's it. She was using a decimeter on Stu, and she faked it, so she killed him when he was perfectly fine. Maybe these leaders are trying to take the place of the purples one by one, slowly. But then, right at the end, we had a Mr. Michael Langdon turn up, and he said that the 3 other outposts have been overrun. There's one more sanctuary that is impregnable, and it's got supplies to last, 10 years or something, he said. And I think he said he's going to each one to pick the best to come with him to this new place. And you could see that Miss Venable, she was filled with delight. Like, I reckon she thinks she's going to go, but I don't think she is going to go. But maybe that's what the leaders are doing. They're trying to show that they're good at leading, so they're good enough to go to this sanctuary, maybe. I don't know. What is even at this other sanctuary, man? But anyway, let's talk about this Langdon thing first, right? So his name's Michael Langdon. Now, obviously, we know, Murder House, there was Tate Langdon. But I can't make this mistake again, because in Coven, when I heard Madison Montgomery's name, I thought to myself, same surname as Nora and Charles Montgomery in Murder House. I wonder if they're mixed. But we didn't find out anything in Coven about the surnames. So I put it down as they just had the same surname. There was a relation to Nora and Charles. So I don't want to make that mistake again with Langdon. But I don't know, man. I'm feeling kind of confident because the intro of this show, it was very devil-like. Very devil-like. And Timothy, in one of the scenes after a shower, he saw on the mirror, he saw 666. And there was a voice that called out to him. So, my thoughts are, what if this Michael Langdon guy, what if he is, let's say he is a relation to Tate. What if he is Tate's son? The one that Vivian gave birth to, Vivian Harmon. Because Tate is the dad. Because the whole time Tate has been haunting the murder house, he's been wanting a couple in the house to have a kid. That's why he killed the gay couple before, because they fell out not wanting to kid. So he killed them. And then Ben and Vivian moved in, and Tate was like, this is great. He dressed up in the gimp outfit. He had sex with Vivian. She had the baby. What was her name? Constance? Constance took the baby right at the end of the show, raised the kid as her own. But let's not forget that this kid is kind of like half spirit, half human. And what if she named him Michael? I don't think we found out what name. Should I do that? Should I do that right now? Should I just click on Murder House right now? Should I just go to Afterbirth, episode 12? And should I just go to the end to see what he calls him? To see if I'm right. Okay. She didn't say his name. But he did murder the babysitter, so he is a fucking killer, man. Anyway, I'm drawn into this Langdon guy, especially when he said he's got another sanctuary and he's only here to find out who's worthy. So these leaders are going to start showing their worth as well now. They were giving it the big un by killing off Stu with the gun and dressing up in purple, making up their own rules and shit. Now the tables have turned because this Michael Langdon guy, he seems it. He seems it. He is the man. But is he good or is he bad? If my prediction is right about him being Tate's son, technically he's got to be the devil. Because I think that's what happened in Murder House. That's what they said in Murder House. If a spirit manages to impregnate a human, like, the devil will be put in her or something. I don't know. But she was meant to have twins, but the human baby died at birth, I think. And the devil kid is the one that survived. So what if this is it, man? And it played, as soon as he arrived, it played a song that was in Murder House 2. 100% it played a song that was in Murder House. That's why, because he showed his little badge thing and it said Langdon. And I was thinking like, oh, okay, Langdon, Tate Langdon. And then I heard the music that was the same one in Murder House. I was like, that's it. It's got to be. That has to be Tate Langdon's kid. It has to be, man. Constance's grandson. Because this is... Wait, what year is this, actually? Did it say at the start of this... Of the start of Apocalypse what year it was? I don't think it did. Okay, they didn't say... It didn't say what year it was. So this could be well in the future, this show. Oh, he aged? Oh, man, I'm thinking all Murder House shit now. So in Murder House, Vivian was pregnant, but I think she was ready to pop the kids out 3 months in, not 9 months. So the kid of Tate Langdon could actually, he could actually age quite fast. Maybe that's why he's an adult here, man. Oh, man. I don't know, man. That's just got me excited. Just because to me, this is like a big Murder House crossover. Like a big Murder House crossover. There's so much shit to talk about as well. You had Harrison, the boyfriend of Coco. He could have survived. You never know. Unless he really did play a cameo in the first episode. But he would want revenge, man. He got dumped on the phone whilst he was on his way to her. And it's the end of the world. And she was like to him, you're free to see other people. What the fuck are you talking about? It's the end of the world. What do you mean I'm free to see other people? What are you talking about? How did their plane get there as well? There was no pilot. How did they know where to go? And I mentioned it during the episode as well. I said that I felt like the people in charge aren't human. Because they don't seem human, man. There's no compassion. Like, it's the end of the world. You're feeding these survivors fucking ice cubes. You're chopping up Stu's body to cook, to give to these people. Where's the compassion, man? And empathy? There's none. That's what makes me think that they're not human, these guys. Or these leaders, sorry. But then Mr. Langdon at the end came in and he looks like he's about to shake up a storm. Anyway, I might stop it there, guys, just because it's episode 1. I don't want to say too much because I reckon 9 things out of the 10 things I say, like prediction-wise, isn't going to come true. Like, I've just accepted that by now with American Horror Story. I seem to just go on a rant about shit that just doesn't end up happening. So, thank you guys for watching this reaction to episode 1 of Apocalypse, American Horror Story. If you enjoyed this reaction, you can watch the full reaction to this episode over on my Patreon. You can also watch the full reactions to the previous 7 seasons. So, Murder House, Asylum, Coven, Freak Show, Hotel, Roanoke and Cult. Yeah, the first 7 seasons of American Horror Story are also on my Patreon to watch in full. Every reaction to every episode can be found on my Patreon. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, this is episode 1, then there'll be some writing up here to let you guys know what future episodes of American Horror Story are available on my Patreon as well. So thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you for episode 2 of Apocalypse. Take it easy.